Yo, what is going on? Today we're going to be looking at a One Piece figure, and it's also a Bandai Premium Edition. So, like always, you didn't get it off of there, then you're going to be looking at a aftermarket, with a higher price. But this figure looks amazing right off the bat. I've been looking forward to getting this one for a while, and it's, one of them Coliseum figures, as you can tell up here on the top left. I guess that just means that they're, bigger figures or come with a lot more. But just right off the get, right here from the box, it looks amazing. You get this amazing picture right here of Marco, and this is the Marineford Marco. And he comes with what seems to be like a lot of accessories. And as always, we do get little Luffy face, which you can see right there. But let's take a look at this box that is huge, and it's almost the size of my Shenron back there. And that one's pretty big, only by a little bit smaller, but it's huge because it comes with a lot. As you can tell right here, it's going to have some big wings on the side. We get some amazing shots right there on the bottom. Another picture of the same Marco on the front. Little straw hat on the top, like always, with the map. I've always thought One Piece boxes were the best, but in the back you also get some promotional pictures of him and some of his accessories. And right there they did a really clean shot. If I can zoom in on it, put a lot of detail in the background and just made this figure look way better than what it does. Not to say that it doesn't look good, but they really spruced it up a little bit right there. And right here, another shot of Marco with his flaming eye. But anyways, let's open up this box and see what all we get inside of it. Okay, so here we're having out of the box, and we get a better look at everything it comes with. You also get these instructions, which you might want to look into, because how to put this base together. And also one of the things is his back right there comes out. He's got two different types of backs. One of them fits the arms and the other one's going to fit the wings, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, they included this old school paper instructions, which I do like better because you can take them out and look at them. But like I said, we do get a lot more right here. A lot more than we usually get. You get his legs. In the back you get a stand, which I'm going to put together and show you what it looks like with his Phoenix form put together. But let's open it up and start looking at some of the accessories. Alright, so first we're going to take a look at the wings that just look amazing. I mean, they did a really great job of painting it. You get a little gold accents right there at the end of it. And there's just so much detail in the color. And I mean, you get this purple going into the blue, then the lighter blue, and it looks amazing. And the material this is made out of is supposed to be moldable. I don't know how much I want to mess with it until it eventually starts cracking. But, if you do this right here, you can have it look that, the wings are flapping or whatever, but it's a real clean look because there is no joints and stuff, for the wings to be bent. It's just you bend it and it looks like one solid piece still. And it did package all of this amazingly. Next, we're going to take a look at one of these little tails it comes with. It comes with what seems to be like 3, and they go in the back. It's his little phoenix tails that hook into the back of its back there. Also, this is right here what I was talking about. Let me see. This is going to be the other back that comes out of Marco to put in the wings. So I guess the wings will connect right here, and I can't wait to see what that looks like put together. You also get this headpiece, which you can exchange to make it look like there's fire coming out of his eye. And it's real neat because they could have made it to one face having the fire coming out, but instead, all the expressions can fit into this. And you can get all the expressions with the fire coming out. He can be happy and having the fire coming out, or he could be mad. Let's take a look at one of these amazing legs, which I love that every bit of these claws are, moldable. They got joints right here, joints right there for the toes. And then, of course, you get an ankle rocker, which is great. Look how much it bends right there. And you take off the leg and you just plug this right in. We also get some of these hands with the fire already attached to the top of them, which looks great. We get two of these, what is it, kind of like relaxed hands, open hands, grabbing hands, which all look amazing. We get some kind of like pointing finger or thinking finger. You can put it to his head, start scratching his head. And you also get this hand with two fingers on fire. And they did an amazing job with all this. Over here we get, it's just the other hand with the flame on it. Another flaming hand that I think looks amazing is this one. I just love how you can, make it look like he's attacking and the fire is just coming off of his hand and then slowly turning into a wing. As you can see, a feather right here. And I do believe this is, no, we got two of them right here. No, this is it. This right here is his flaming tail, which goes on the back of him. And those little flame tails, I do believe, hook up right here. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And this goes into his back, which will give him, that phoenix form. Last but not least, let's take a look at the DLC it came with before we start looking at the articulation. And that comes with not only his face, but an extra hand, because this is his, I can't remember who that guy is, and he starts imagining a pineapple on top of his head. But like always, they do kill it on the Luffy faces, and we just keep getting more and more, and he's going to be the most lively character out of the SH Figuarts with all those faces. But now, I do believe that it's everything other than stand in the back, which I'll put together in a minute. Now let's move on to the articulation. I don't know how I could have forgot about the parts of the character, which are the faces. Let's take a look at those. Alright, so first we get this teeth gritting face, where he can kind of look mad, I don't know, irritated, surprised. All these are amazingly detailed. His little beard down there, all the way to his beard coming out to the side right there. I never really noticed he had a beard right there. Then you get this, if I can get it out, this open mouth face. Looks alright. We also get this kind of like a stern face, unbothered face. It just looks, I don't know, calm, I guess, bored. And then this one's the one that makes me think more of Marco, because he's really a happy character, And even though he's super strong, he's really carefree, which is weird for the right-hand man. He's the opposite of Zorro. And last but not least, we do get this teeth showing, smiling face, and just looks amazing. While we have this here, let's show you how this head goes in right there on the top. And like I said, what's cool about this is you can use it with all the expressions. And just like that, he's happy with a fire coming out of his eye. I thought it was really great the way they engineered that. Like I said, it could have just been one face with fire coming out, but now we got them all. Anyways, now let's move on to the articulation. Alright, like I said, so now let's get into the articulation of this character. And as you can tell, he's kind of built like a Ace. Ace had this, this ab crunch right there that, gets a lot of range. But anyways, let's not get ahead of myself. Alright, so one thing that I did notice about this character with him being a flying bird and all that, they did an amazing job with the neck to just make it look like it's, flying. Look how far it goes back. You don't usually, not in the older figures, can make them look like they could be flying, because the neck doesn't go back far enough. And that's just on the head joint right there, because there's a little bit more to the neck, so you can go a little bit further back. So I thought that was amazing, considering he's, a bird, and once you get the wings and stuff on him, you can really make him look like he's flying. But anyways, like I said, the head joints are amazing, side to side. Looks down amazingly. I do not like this line right there. They could have made it like they do with some figures, where they make the whole head instead of exchanging the face plates, but it's not too bad. The neck's got the little giggity right there. Put this hair back on. Maybe. Come on now. Okay. Anyways, arms about that high like this. Obviously, you got the butterfly joints right there. A little bit of a gap right there. Can't like that. Let me see. You can rotate the inside of arms in there, make it come out like this far. I don't know what's going on with this one. There we go. Turn them in, bring the arms, come across. Back here is the little part that snaps out. In the bottom right there is where you hook up the tail. I hate that, they made it super visible, but I guess you can throw this belt up a little bit, and once it's like that, you can't really see it. There's a little movement right here on the belt. Obviously, they got your wrist movement and double joint elbows. And here's that ab crunch that I was talking about. That's kind of like in 3 places, I guess. There's some right here, obviously the top, and then you got this middle piece, which give these characters just an absolute crazy ab crunch. Backwards, just as well. I mean, look at that. You get a little thigh swivel, little bicep swivel up there, double jointed, and they come back pretty far. Those knees, look at that. The legs come off right here to put those other ones. The ankle rockers are amazing. I mean, look at that, bro. So you can really move them a good bit, and then of course you get your toes right there. It all feels nice, it all feels tight. So articulation wise, I love it. This is a like I said, like Ace, and that Ace was amazing just as well. So articulation really just blows it out of the water. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up his bird form. The last thing I'm gonna do and set up that base, and then we're gonna look at that. All right, so we got the stand together. Let's take a look at it. You will need a small screwdriver because everything does come loose. You can tighten it up. But they did do a great job at putting a little bit of paintwork right there on the base at the bottom. They could have just made it black or something, but it looks, I don't know, kind of like marble. Like a fake marble look to it. Obviously, it's plastic. But you get all these things to hold him up. So this little piece right here, let's take a look at it. I do like it because it lets you kind of like angle it, a few levels. Reminds me of that Super Saiyan Goku a little bit, which that Super Saiyan Goku base was way better because you could press a button and it would move with it and lock in. This one just kind of like leans up against it. But, it's better than nothing. Then you get these two side pieces right here that are going to be holding up the wings. And then in the back right here, this part hooks up to Marcos's tail to like hold him up right there. So I feel like it's going to be pretty sturdy. We're going to see what it looks like put together in a minute. But first, let's take a look at Marco's all put together in his bird form. And I gotta say, it looks amazing. Like I said, we had to take these other arms out. Comes with its own little back that you snap in the back and snap the wings to. This whole piece just comes out of its back right here. And then here's the tail, like I said, hooks up to the back right there in that little hole he gets in his lower back. And here's his flaming tail, which you had to hook all three of them, warm it up, And right there at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, is where the base is going to hook up. It's got one extra little hole right there. But, man, him put together just looks amazing. I mean, you get his legs that, came out right there. Everything was actually pretty easy to put together. And like I said, a flying character. So look, the head goes straight up. And I gotta say, this is my favorite character so far right now. Well, my favorite figure, not character, that One Piece has put out. I mean, it came with everything he needed. And the wings were just made perfect. The accessories they gave him for him, they gave us for him. The hands, flaming eye. I mean, he's got everything. The only thing he's honestly missing is like a completely phoenix looking head. Because I'm pretty sure in the anime he does have a form that just, looks like a phoenix. But I think the whole body changes too. So this is the Marineford one. So this is what we get. And honestly, I love it. Everything on it looks amazing. Now, I'm going to try to set them up on that stand and end this video because it's obviously gotten pretty long. So there we have them in the stand. Like I said, you will need to tighten some of these up, but you didn't really have to put the wings on there. You can if you mold them a certain way to hold them up and give them more leverage, but he seems to be holding up fine right there. Like, you could pose him like this and it would be amazing. This part right here is super loose. Like I said, tightening it up would be better. But yeah, he did look great. But anyways, that was it for this video. And like I said, this is a 10 out of 10. If you're a One Piece fan, you have to have this one. This one's just, they killed it with this one. And if going forward they start making them like this, I gotta say, it's just gonna make this line way better. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about it. See ya.